but we come against every spirit of darkness. All right. Jesus will come to get his own before he else. But I know I can't wait to see Jesus. And if it means going through death to see Jesus, I can't wait to see Jesus. Then our final verse, verse 29, we learn we need to keep our spiritual ears in tune to walking with the Lord. Spiritual senses should be should alert us to eroding or corroding moral standards around us. We should be aware. If nobody else is aware, we should be aware of the things that are corroding behind us. People who surrender to the Lord do not live out their own will, but of God. We don't get this. So glad to have you. We should live out anything that conforms to the will of our God. That's what we should be living. The life that God has chosen for us, not that we choose for ourselves. Those who have ears to hear, I'm completely to the Lord when we turn it completely over to the Lord. When we say, Lord, I surrender my life to you, then our lives should be totally surrendered to the Lord. Listen, in chapter 3, verse 1, we will be talking about the character of the city of Sardis. Now, we always have to let you know what the city is like, what's going on, so you can understand why Jesus is talking to the ground of the church, to understand why Jesus, if you open your Bibles with me, and to the angel of the church in Sardis write. Now remember, again, John is the penman in Revelation. Jesus is the author. And he says, to the church in Sardis had seen its best days and had started to decline. Yet it was a wealthy city, situated at the junction of several important roads and trade, was well known in the ancient world. It is of interest to note that the first coinage, C-O-I-N-A-G-E, coinage, like a quarter, a dime, a nickel, the first coinage of Croesus, money, first time. These roughly form gold coins, the beginning of money in the modern sense of the term. Sardis was the place where the modern money was born. This city was also a city well known for its softness and luxury. It had a well-deserved reputation for laziness and immorality. In Sardis, there was a large, stately temple to the mother goddess Cybele, from the feet in diameter. Now we're talking about a temple. But notice now we've said that Sardis was the first one to make money, the coinage, if you will, not dollar bills, but coins. This talked about Cybele, was honored and worshipped with all kinds of sexual immorality and impurity. A characteristic of Sardis was that even on pagan lips, Sardis was a name of contentment. Everybody hated Sardis. It was only because of how immorality. So they had all of these things going on in Sardis. Its people were notoriously loose living or corruption. This softness, this lack of discipline and dedication was the doom of Sardis, and found the position of the city idly